Well, boys, dear friends, I'm glad to welcome everyone to the Cabina channel. My name is Tolik Klastera, and today we are delivering ketchup specifically as to ATB, pea breath, Russ. So, an uncomplicated, simple task. As you can see, I have the box already, not a new post. A lot of water has passed. As they say here in Ukraine, and I will eat, I will eat, I will eat. I left my job at the new post, but not completely left. I am partially from there, of course, because you can't refuse such a good job at the new post, but I took a small side job for a few days. Through old connections, the regional manager of ATB called me. He says, Tolik, help us out. All our people have been taken. Someone needs to get behind the wheel and deliver for us ketchup urgently to the warehouse at ATB. Well, what can I say? I said, damn friend, you've helped me out so many times, I can't refuse you. I call the regional manager of Nova Posta and I say, friend, I have chicken pox. I need a little break, just a few days, literally, so I can run the ketchup there and back. So they gave me some time off. And now I've taken this box to go. So, God, I think it's time to record a video because my friend keeps nagging me. He says, you have a fan base gathered there and you're just leaving them hanging. Tell them about your life. Record a few videos so people don't lose sight of you. So, boys, my dear ones, I'm here. So, what haven't we seen there? We passed something, some kind of invention we passed. Oh, essentially, there are no changes. Everything is stable here in Ukraine. Everything here in Ukraine is as usual. Slowly, I'm just turning the wheel, and that's it. My back's a bit stiff, and as you can see, I've grown out my beard a bit. And they handed me an ataman's hat at the post office. And we drive around. I was given the hat because I drove for a month at the post office without a single violation. So if you want to learn to drive correctly without mistakes, without violations, you can always sign up for my courses. It's not expensive, 200 hryvnias per course. For 2 hours, we sit together and drive a truck along the route. If you're interested, the link is in the description. Feel free to check it out. The weather is nice here, despite it already being autumn. These are probably the last days. This is what they call Indian summer. So I can't help but enjoy such a wonderful view, such wonderful weather, and have a great time with you. I still have about 193 kilometers to go. I hope there won't be any problems. By the way, interestingly, from the first day I bought this Aman, there hasn't been a single breakdown, although in the comments they wrote to me so much negativity about the fact that I bought a damaged, painted putty truck, saying that for such money, a normal vehicle isn't sold. But as you can see, everything is fine with me. As they say, if there's an owner and hands, then the vehicle will serve well. So the car runs. Without any problems, everything is great. So here we have 130. The only thing I don't like about the truck is that I can't give it more than 90 as much as I'd like to. Sometimes there are moments when you want to push it over 100, but it just won't go. Maybe I should visit the service center to see what upgrades they have. Perhaps something could be replaced to make it more lively, but we're passing through Berezivka. To everyone from Berezivka, greetings from Tolik Cluster. It's been a while since we've been to Berezivka, so we're sending our regards to it. Not bad. Yes, but I wouldn't live here, I'll tell you that. These villages by the road where, look, there's an old lady selling something, a mom. They're selling something, they're selling something. Well, that's how it is. Yes, like my relatives live in Abazivka, and that's exactly it. Just the same, they're by the road, always selling apples, cottage cheese, all this milk, all homemade, always selling, and people buy it because it's really good quality. But I wouldn't live there. It's every hour, constantly, whether at night, in the morning, or during the day. It's always buzzing. Car after car keeps going and going. It's terrible. And what if there's an accident and a car crashes into the yard, God forbid? No. That kind of life is not for me, somewhere in the countryside, far away. That's it. Yes, you can step on the gas here. We have a limit set at 110. Stopped by OGO, got myself a coffee, poured it into a cup. Well, that's their coffee. Well, it's unpleasant. I don't know. Whenever I drink it, I take it, well, flat white because they don't have double espresso, so it's just what you need, in my opinion, yes. Well, Zaitomir 15 kilometer to Zaitomir, welcome Tolik Cluster. Friends, everyone from Zhytomyr, I send my regards. So here's the side coffee. I don't recommend, honestly. Well, it's bad, but when you're driving, what options do you have? So, Zhytomyr, goodbye, everyone. It was nice to see you. We're heading to Vinnytsia. It's a bit out of our way. Zhytomyr was over there. I'm going this way. But I greeted Zhytomyr, so hello to everyone. God, and I'm reading your comments. And how is it then, Ternopil? I didn't say it like that, so who says Kamel? Who does? Says Kamel. Friends, I say, you won't believe it. If you don't like how I pronounce it, well, please forgive me. But, since ancient times, it's been like this for me. My great-grandfather said, and my grandfather said, and my grandfather's grandfather said, and my father said, God rest his soul, that it's Kamel. Well, Kamel is Kamel even in Africa, as they say, friends. So to Kamel, I love to travel. I know that many locals say so, and I don't understand who those people are in the comments. Thank you. Are making a fuss, they're burning. Friends, calm down about this. Be simpler. Life is already complicated, and here you are puffing up your eyes. Corrections, amendments, you're pushing them in the wrong place. You should be more concerned about what's happening with us. The Ukrainian language is being reduced in schools from 4 hours to 2. 4 hours was already not much, and now with 2 it's even worse. So you're worrying about the wrong thing and not about yourself. You should speak up where it's needed. The same goes for those who come into the comments and say, why aren't you rotting in the trenches? Why aren't you dead yet? Etc. Now, friends, may you rest in peace, honestly. You shouldn't talk like that. What are you thinking? The earth is round. I notice my vision has deteriorated and I have some kind of issues with my forehead. You see, it's kind of blurry, and because of that, my vision has worsened significantly. So is my light on, or will I get fined here? They wanted to fine me because my lights weren't on and I had just pulled out, just so you understand, from a stop. I was just barely pulling out, and they were already waving their baton, signaling that I hadn't turned on my lights. Fine. I said, hey guys, hold on. I haven't even fully opened my eyes yet. And you're already fining me? Giving me a ticket? I'm pulling out from a stop, can't you see? Yes. Zhytomyr to the right, we're heading towards Vinnytsia, so we go straight. Yes, it seems like that guy wants to overtake me. Well, let him. I don't mind. I flashed my lights at him. Yes, but now I'm going to overtake myself. So sorry. It's late. He was dawdling. Now I need this one to let me pass a bit so I can slip in behind him and everything will be okay. But something... I can't seem to catch up to him. Someone was making remarks to me about not using the headlights, turn signals, all of that, please. Look, I'm going to overtake on the left, turned on now. We'll pass, get back in place, and everything will be okay. Everything is working for me. I use all of this with the lights. I drive like this, so don't worry. Well, look, where the car is going like that, try to overtake it. Look what it's doing. Well, look at that. It just didn't let me. I wanted to pass it. Wow, how stubborn. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you Polish or what? Is it a matter of principle for you? I'm in shock. He backed off, but he just wouldn't let me pass. But he backed off. He backed off. Well, thank God. By the way, regarding the downsides of working at the new post, I found one for myself. When you get large routes in terms of distance, it's really tough. Well, for example, from Lviv to Odessa, and you have a time limit, and you have to stick to the schedule, otherwise you get fined. It's brutal. It's really brutal. It's very difficult. That's the downside I found for myself, which I really don't like, because there were a few moments when, well, it turned out that I was cutting it close. I reached the point and I didn't even have the opportunity to go and sleep. That's just brutal. Oh my goodness. Didn't quite fit in. The recoil went to the knee. Brutal. I gave it a little, yes, a little too much. That's it, the carburetor definitely got hit. Hopefully the knee isn't knocked out. The copper, brutal. God, how it stinks. So, I need to get up and see what's there. Something tells me that I messed up. Carburetor, 100%, direct. It came right to that side. Trash. So, well, here we have a pit stop. Gas station, I don't need all this. There's coffee. By the way, it's a Vodgy gas station, thanks. I still have some coffee left. It's not going anywhere. 2 sugars. She added a bitter shot of something strong. So, here we have also a gas station, Ukranafta, then it goes further. By the way, good coffee, but there's no pit stop anywhere. So, Lions. What we didn't have as a service, here's the center. I came here for this. Let's probably dive in and stop by the service center. Let's see what we have here because we just got screwed. So, well, because if the carburetor is broken or who knows what kind of breakdown it is, well, I hit something wherever it was. So it's like, forget about it. So darn, maybe let's take a look at me. There's a time gap. Let's take a look at what we have here. In new cars, it costs money, so there's none for it, but it's interesting. The showroom is closed. Well, okay, but the service is working. At least. Nice. You know what's interesting? Whether I can get out now. With the box, maybe I shouldn't have driven in here. Now we will try to get out, maneuver. Oh, well, there's enough space here. Yes. Let's do a diagnostic with you. So what do we have here? Oh, it went fine along the axis. Well, I don't have that kind of money. Let's do what we can afford, okay? And let's see what they have in terms of new spare parts. I don't like my color. It's kind of, a bit off in my opinion. So there's nothing here either. Yes, there's no money for this. Yes, no money. What do we have here? Oh, what do I have? Oh, no. No. I won't pull the right steering wheel for sure. Okay, there's nothing. So for now, wow. It's a song. Just a song. So what can we adjust here? There's something here. Ha! How do you like the color, huh? Seems kind of neutral, not bad. Is this one cool too? Well, here. I don't know. What's here? Well, this one is not bad. It's like a gradient. A gradient. Here. What's this color, huh? I knew it. Let's go with this one, huh? Not bad, right? Look, it shimmers like a chameleon, kind of blue, kind of yellow, kind of red. Well, cool, yeah, I like it. So what else is there? Let's have this one. Yes, round ones probably, right? It looks fantastic. So what do we have here? Let it be, why not? Okay, then we don't need it. No, we don't need this. This is not a serious thing. How to remove it? So what do we have here? Let it be. What's here? And the difference. The color. And our nominee. So here. And our nominee. Yes. Well, I don't see anything interesting here. What do we have here? Nonsense. What is this? There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. So what's here? Oh, well, it's changing, right? It will be like that, right? Yes, this is also needed for everyone to set it like this. Yes. Yes. Well, well, it's duplicated, okay? So what do we have with the grill? Oh, like walrus tusks, yes. Let it be like that. I like it, not bad. So, that, here we go. Fat, well, look at this crap and this fat. The only thing is whether like this or like that. Well, considering the last accident, it might be better like this. But visually, I kind of like it better, look. Damn. I don't know, the contrast is cooler. What's here? So the sign goes there. This chrome, this is all fat. Promo. Let's leave it. Put it like this, man. We have nothing. What is this? There's nothing here. There's nothing. Well, that's about it. And the tank, what's with the tank? Well, the tank is also fine. So what's here? Nothing. There's nothing here. Well, nothing much, right? Not enough money. Well, thanks. You can take a loan. Where to get a loan and how to save it? You can save a loan. Give me. And for what? No, I don't want to. So sell it to me. Hello. 3 years. I set all this up for 3 years. Well, nothing. But at least we saw how nice my car can be and what we need to aim for. So we still have everything ahead of us. So don't forget to order training clusters from Tolik for 200 hryvnias, and you'll help me paint the car. Yes, well, my balance is great, minus 4,000 euros. That's for the repair, and now look, our situation is as follows. I can go around, or I can quickly not go around and dive in where I emerged correctly. I think it's logical if we do it quickly. So, quietly to the left. Okay. So now we need to carefully emerge here. I don't see anyone there, let's dive in. Car. Accident. The fool went under the truck. What did I do to him? Okay, everything's fine, we're carrying on. Ketchup next. It's the ATB somewhere near Venezia, okay? I just got the car fixed and he crashes into me. Well, it's good that it wasn't the car, but the container. So if a couple of packs got crushed, it's not a big deal. So we're switching to the right lane and off we go. It's a pity there wasn't enough money. Damn, such prospects could have been. With such a car, it would be more enjoyable to drive. Everyone recognized me. They would say, Tolik the Gypsy is coming. Well, nothing. 146 kilometers left for us. I would just stop somewhere, take a nap. What am I doing boldly? The police are coming and I'm overtaking. They are still selling here. What do we have for sale here? Apricots, plums, pumpkins. Good job. Good job for the francophiles. So I need a pit stop and need to take a little nap. A pit stop for a pit stop. And there wasn't, by the way. Well, you can stop along the highway in general. Here was a nice spot. Further on, there's a forest strip now. We are there. It's not good to drive when you're feeling sleepy. So ahead, I see a shadow. We turn on the hazard lights. And an hour, at least an hour. That's it.